Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of Sunday Night Ramblings. That was a bit formal, wasn't it? Well, I don't know, I kind of felt really like I should say something along those lines, or just register myself, introduce myself like that, because this is like my fourth one now. I think it's my fourth or fifth one, and I just still can't believe that people are watching it, but it's all good, so I'm not complaining in any way, shape, or form. So, because of last week's drama, I bought this fancy piece of kit. I think it's fancy. Steve doesn't think it's fancy. It's my husband. He chose it for me. It's basically a hardcore, right? I'm going to show it you now. Try not to unplug it. It's plugged into my MacBook. Hardcore, huge, like external hard drive, and purpose built for video because my MacBook was just getting filled up all the time. And it was just causing me unnecessary stress. And last week, as you know, I had to film it like 6 times before I could even get it across to you. So apologies for that last week. But yeah, now I got a nice big piece of kit, so I'm quite excited about that because I love all things tech. So anyway, I thought I'd try and be a little bit more organised this week because I do have a tendency to waffle. But apparently people like that because I come across as being genuine, stroke authentic. So yeah, thanks for the feedback. But I thought I will be a little bit more organised. So I've got notes here and here, and I know what's going to happen. Excuse the messy handwriting. I'm probably going to forget to look at them, but you know, it's just one of them, innit? I'll try and keep it interesting. Okay, so it's the 14th of June. It's Sunday. I have actually managed to get this done before 10 o'clock because that is usually when I tend to film these things, when I know the kids are sound asleep, but neither of the kids are asleep. They're both upstairs watching the telly, so hopefully you won't hear any bangs or anything like that, them trying to kill each other with a bit of luck. But Daddy's hanging around anyway, and he knows I'm filming, so he's on standby to be able to go upstairs and sort them all out, unless they get too heavy or dramatic, and then I'll get a voice in my ear and I'll have to go sort the kids out. So hopefully that won't happen. So anyway, so Monday. She checks the notes. Right, Monday. So I got on the scales after doing my 7-day no sugar challenge, and I'd lost half a stone. So I was quite pleased about that. I was, but I don't tend to jump on and off the scales because I don't really do the whole BMI thing. Now, I'm not going to get into arguments with anybody about this, but basically, in my opinion, it's a load of rubbish, right? It's an outdated chart that doctors follow to let you know whether you're overweight, you're fine, or you're like morbidly obese. And I'm probably morbidly obese in accordance to that chart because I'm not a small girl. I've lost a fair bit of weight actually, and I'm around about the same size as I was before I got pregnant with my son. But I'm heavy, and I'm lifting weights and stuff now, so I'm probably not going to get that much lighter, to be fair. But, my clothes are dropping off me, and I'm going to be due a shopping trip soon. So, you know what? I don't actually care what the scales say to me. It was just a good way to monitor how I'd done in terms of doing the detox and stuff, and, I dropped half a stone, so fair play to me. So Monday, yes, I did that. And then I do the general potting around as you do in the house and hanging out with the kids, take my daughter to school, go do the shopping, trying to make sure that I'm buying more healthy stuff now and not just like falling back off the bandwagon. But what I did do, which is kind of funny, like Morgan and I, it's my daughter, made this massive, like obscene chocolate cake because it was my mum's birthday. Remember my mum was 75 last week? And it was just chocolate everything, and it was all Morgan's idea, right? Nothing to do with me. So it's chocolate sponge cake, chocolate icing, chocolate fingers around the edge of the cake, and chocolate Maltesers on top, and everything was just chocolate. It was just chocolate. It wasn't even, I can't even say cake, it was just chocolate, right? But this is a 4-year-old's idea of the perfect birthday cake. So anyway, I'd saved myself a piece of this cake, and I was like, right, don't tell me off, Rachel or Kelly, yeah, but the cake, man, come on, right. So I saved myself a piece of this cake. And I went to try and eat it, and I couldn't eat it. I was just like, and I was gutted because it was just like chocolate heaven, But I think I ate like maybe 3 or 4 mouthfuls, and that's throw it away. So what have you done to me, Rachel and Kelly? Huh? Like, can't even enjoy chocolate now. Shocking. So yeah, chocolate cake went in the bin. Gutted. So anyway, I think I ended up having like fish and salad then. Wasn't salmon though, no salmon, but I had my salad. And then I had club size on the evening. So I went, did my thing in Tipton, and again, it was nice weather on Monday. So numbers were down a little bit, but not anything to be overly worried about. And we had some new people that had come the week before. They came back and brought new people with them. And then we had my regulars as well, bringing new people with them. So, it's good, and it's word of mouth. And for those of you out there that are starting out, or for those of you that are existing instructors and you're worrying about your numbers dropping and stuff, don't, because see, right, sometimes if it wasn't my job and the sun was shining outside, I'd be going to the beer garden and I would be chilling at home in my back garden with, well, don't drink wine. I wish I did drink wine because it'd be actually a lot cheaper if I did drink wine. But I'd be in the back garden having a Jack Daniels and just chilling if I did drink, which I don't really drink anymore. So you can understand really why people don't want to come to class when it's hot. But now, message to those of you that don't go to class when it's hot. You know what, right? If you want to lose weight for the summer, yeah, you've got to put the work in. It's as simple as that. So you can't just look outside and go, oh, the sun's shining. You know what? I'm not going to go to class today. And then wonder why you're not fitting into the clothes that you wanted to fit in before you go on holiday. So who's to blame there, eh? Because I know it's not me because I was at class. Yeah. Now, a lot of people do have other reasons as well, like childcare and stuff. People struggle to get childcare, and I completely understand that. But for those of you who don't struggle and just choose not to come to class because it's nice, you've been told. Yeah. So behave yourself and get back to class. And instructors, don't worry about it because it's going to happen. All you need to make sure you're doing is just carry on promoting. Yeah, carry on promoting. You'll have your low crowds, and people will miss classes, and it's just the way it is. But constant promotion and getting new blood in. You've got to get new blood in all the time. Okay, so you can't think, right, I've got a massive packed class now, and everybody in this class is going to come every week, because it doesn't happen for a variety of reasons. Okay, so that's what I'm saying to you. Right. So anyway, moving on to Tuesday now. What did I do Tuesday? Oh, training. So obviously I train on a Tuesday and a Wednesday with Si. And my finger, as you all know, I'd shut it in the door. It's a lot better, and I don't think I broke it. Oh yeah, couldn't get into the doctors. Tried to get into the doctors on Monday, and the phone was just permanently engaged. So I just forget it, and it does feel a lot better now anyway. So that's quite good. So Tuesday, I let Si know that I just messed up my finger. So instead of boxing, we did. He designed a workout for me called Crazy Nines, right? And it was sick. And I was battered at the end of it, but it was a really good workout. So I was basically I had these different stations to do, and I had punch bag, and I had to do 99 punches on my bag, and then I'd have to do 9 press ups, 9 oh god, what was it? Tuck jumps and squat jumps and kettlebell swings. It's loads. Yeah, it was crazy. So it was okay. It was mental, is what it was. So yeah, I did that on Tuesday. That was quite good. And then my finger wasn't too bad. So then Wednesday I had training again with Si, and on Wednesdays I lift. So we were trying out different sets, different reps to see what I could fit into my time slot, because I train for 45 minutes with Si, and he's a very popular trainer. So I have to make sure we get in and out, because he's got clients before me and clients after me. So Si trained with me on Wednesday, which was pretty cool, because he's just getting back into fitness because he had an operation on his wrist. So he's just been given the all clear to start training again, which is well chuffed about, because you've been a miserable old woman, weren't you, Si, moaning because you couldn't train. So he's back on it now, and we trained together on Wednesday, which was cool. And then I had Zumba straight after, again, which was pretty good. I think on Wednesday it was just me and Leanne. In terms of the instructors. Was it? No, Wednesday. Oh God, listen to this, right? Wednesday, yeah, drama. I went to Zumba and I forgot the weights bag, the toning sticks, everything was in the bag. So Fran who's one of my girls, she's like my techie, she sets up all the equipment and everything else. She went back to my house, so I only live around the corner from the studio, so she went back to my house and she got the toning bag. So then I'm setting up, yeah, and I put my hand in the bag to pull out my iPod, and I pull out my husband's phone, because it looked exactly the same and it was in the place where I left my iPod. So Fran had to go back to my house and get my iPod. And so Wednesday's warm up ended up being a kind of boot camp warm up because I couldn't wait and leave my class standing while Fran went to get my iPod. So they were doing shuttle runs and star jumps and squats and tag teaming everybody. I think by the time Fran came back with the iPod, they all wanted to kill me. So yeah, I can't believe I nearly forgot about that. So that was quite funny. So this is, you just have to deal with these things, you know, as instructors. Things don't always go according to plan, but it's just making sure that your students get a good workout, that they're not annoyed with you at the end. So then we had a really good class, which was good, and we had some new girls as well. So it's always good. I love it when we get newbies and they just all think that I'm mental, because I am. So I keep getting told that I'm a bit crazy. But yeah, so that was Wednesday. Then we did abs straight after, and I've been using different ab techniques that I learned from Kelly on her abdominal evolution course, which is cool. So you need to have a look at that really. You can find her on Facebook, Kelly Reid Banks, and just you can follow or add her and find out when she's doing her abdominal evolution course, because it's really good. You'll get loads of content for your classes, absolutely loads. So Thursday, yeah, just pottering around during the day, and then I had clubbercise on the night, and it was fab because it was a really good turnout again, even though the sun was shining. But you know, you can't keep those clubbercise girls away because they're just all mental and love to come and dance. So I mixed it up a bit. I changed directions in the room. So the guys that always hide at the back, there was hiding from me, that always hide at the back. I switched the room round and came and danced with them, and they just all went, "Oh my God, I can't believe she just did this to us." And it was really funny. I found it really funny. And it was nice to, you know, move the room round and go and see them. So if you feel like you want a bit of a refresher, when you teach things like clubbercise and Zumba, you're facing your class anyway. So it doesn't matter what direction you're in, really, does it? It's not like you have to see a mirror or anything. So you can go to the back, go to the side. As long as you can turn your students around quick enough and you've got enough room to move about, then it's fine. So, you know, there's another little taste tip for you, instructors. Change your room round. It works, okay? So that was Thursday, yeah. Like I said, I had a good turnout. I had a really good sweat on. In fact, we were all flagging by the time we finished because the room was hot. Because the studio that I teach in, it's like a sun trap. I don't know whether is it south facing? I think it's south facing. Like, I don't know. Somebody post below and tell me whether it's north or south facing. And it just basically ends up being a sun trap. And we have curtains in there to keep the room dark as well, because it's clubbercise. So we were roasting, and we had the back door open and the front door open, and it was still hot in there. It was hot clubbercise, you know, like you get hot yoga. It was yeah. I should have just, like, if I could have got away with dancing in my pants, I probably would have, but I don't think my students would have been impressed. So I kept my clothes on, which was just wise, really. Yeah, it was wise. So then what's your Friday. So my mum goes to this club on a Friday. Like, she's 75, as you know, and she goes to this club, and they do like bingo and what else do? Mum, if you're watching, yeah, post below and let me know what else you do at club. I know you do bingo and a singer comes in, and you do raffles and stuff. My mum's busier than me. Seriously, she retired when she was 70, and she's out all the time. I have to like book appointments in with her. I have 2 set days with my mum, and like, whoa, you know, I can't like deviate from those 2 days. It has to be something really special for me to deviate from those 2 days, because my mum is just busy. So anyway, I pick her up from club on a Friday, and we go and we pick up Morgan from school, and then we go to Sainsbury's, and we have dinner, and it's great. Oh, I love the cafes. Seriously, the cafes in these supermarkets are amazing. Like Sainsbury's and, well, Asda's beaten off, actually. Sorry, anybody, if you work at Asda or Asda's cafe and all that. Sainsbury's is wicked, and they have really good choice, food, healthy options as well, and it's really good value for money. So yeah, we go to Sainsbury's and we have lunch, and I had to sort out her iPhone because I gave her my old iPhone 4 for her birthday. Oh God. The drama. First, I reset it to factory settings, and then they couldn't get into the phone, and the codes that I gave them didn't work for the phone, and then my nephew managed to sort it out and get it unlocked, and then she couldn't register it, and then I was on the phone for 25 minutes, and then it so happens that all we had to do was turn the phone on and then turn it back off. Just drama. Serious drama. But, you know, she's on it now. It's just like, as you do. So yeah, she's cool. 75. She's got an iPad mini and an iPhone. Seriously, I'm like, yeah, my mum's pretty cool, but then you can obviously see where I get it from. So So anyway, Friday evening. What did I do Friday evening? Oh, I was clearing off my MacBook, getting ready to go to a course. I went to a course yesterday with Yvonne Radley from Big Me Up Media. So Friday I was clearing off my MacBook and making sure that I had plenty of space, because it was a social media course and we were going to be working all day, and I just needed to make sure that I was able, you know, to download stuff if I needed to, without my MacBook going, I'm full, which is what usually happens. So Friday, yes, I decided, or rather Steve suggested, that it would be good if I got the train, because I usually drive everywhere when I've got courses. And Nottingham's about an hour and a half away from me, and we looked and it's only an hour and 15 minutes on the train. So I was like, all right, we'll get the train then. And I was glad that I did, because it ticked it down, proper ticked it down on Saturday. So I got up about 6:30, got ready, taxi came at 7:15, and went to the train station and filmed a quick video like this. It's like, I'm sure people must have thought it was weirdo. And then I was chilling on the train listening to podcasts. And for those of you that are into self-development and stuff, you can pretty much get a podcast for anything. So I would definitely recommend it. So I spent the whole day there, and we did things like Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and it was fab. I wholeheartedly recommend it. Had an amazing time. I met loads and loads of people, found it really informative, and if she was to run it again tomorrow, I'd go tomorrow. So, you know, if you want to check out anything to do with media or social media, find Yvonne on Facebook. So she's Big Me Up Media. You can find her on Facebook, and you can find her on Twitter. It's Yvonne Radley, and she does some free stuff as well. She does a 30-day challenge, and she also does summer school. So make sure you go and have a look and see what it is that she's doing. Okay. I've just had a quick message pop up on my screen telling me that I'm about to run out of space, so I'm going to have to wind this down. So it's just a couple of things that I want to say. First of all, hi, and thanks to all the people that I met yesterday that have added me on Facebook and on Twitter. It was really cool getting to meet you all, and I hope that you've enjoyed your first Sunday Ramblings experience. I want to say a huge congratulations to Gemma Shrimpton, who's one of our girls. She's one of my Zumba instructors. She just had a baby boy. So congratulations to you and Ian and Dylan on the new addition to the family. And I just wanted to ask a few of you, because I know there's a lot of instructors out there. I'm thinking about doing like a course. I don't know that it's going to be an online course or like a day course, introduction to blogging. So it would cover videos as well. So if that's something that you think that you'd be interested in, can you just comment below and let me know? Because if I get enough interest, I will run that course. So I think that pretty much brings me to the end of Sunday Ramblings. This weekend I'm going to Snowdon with my husband and the kids. So I don't think I'm going to be trekking up the side of the mountain, because I don't think the kids would be happy with that. But we're going to be doing some pottering around and, you know, going for some walks and having fun. So I'll take lots of pictures. And Sunday Ramblings might be a bit late, or I might do it early. Maybe I could do Sunday Ramblings from Snowdon. What do you reckon? I better make sure I take a big coat. So thanks for watching. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up now. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am the Health Carpenter on Twitter. I'm also the Health Carpenter on Instagram, and you can follow the Health Carpenter page on Facebook. So until next time, my lovely people, peace. And that is the hand that's not got the dodgy finger on it. All right, bye.